Hello everyone. Well, it's that time of the week to feed my fish. For those that follow my channel and those very few that follow my channel and those who decide to watch my video, I've made a couple of changes to the aquarium. I went ahead and moved the filtration system from the right hand side to the left hand side. That way it is a little bit more centered, and that way it will provide better filtration. We've made a couple of additions in terms of fish. There's a new Oscar in there. There is a silver dollar. I want to say a couple of cichlids as well, but our total count right now is 18 fish, and that is actually my max. May consider up to 20, but I'm pretty happy where I'm at. There is that pink tetra that I'm not too fond of, and then there is that white molly that somehow have managed to stay alive in a pretty aggressive aquarium. But needless to say, I think they've bonded and they're buddies now, and I guess if I don't feed them for a few days, they'll probably eat them. But I won't do that. As I've mentioned in my previous videos, I do feed my fish twice a day. I feed them very little food. I have the Tetra Plus color I do in the mornings, and then I do the Tetra Cichlid, and I do that in the evening. I do have a day-night cycle. The light on the part of the shipwreck, the back part of the shipwreck to your right, has light and bubbles that goes on at 6 a.m. and then it turns back off at 11 p.m. and I turn on the light at 6:30 and turn it off about 10. So they do get about 7.5 hours of sleep. Of course, there's still movement around, and if they have the TV on here in my master bedroom, that will go ahead and still keep them awake a little bit. The other major change that I did was that I went ahead and bought that ornament in the middle. I really like it. If you see from my other videos, I had a castle, but I just didn't feel that the castle really fit with the shipwreck, and wanted something that provided the fish with a little bit more places to hide, and they seem to like it. They really like it. Interestingly, I think it goes pretty well with my background and the rest of the aquarium. So very happy with my aquarium right now. This is one of those moments in which I really enjoy it because I get to relax and watch them slaughter a fish. Yeah, my fish are pretty aggressive, so part of it is eating a live fish every once in a while. So before we do that, I did prep myself a nice little whiskey, and after a stressful day, it's always nice and calming to come home and watch your fish for 10-15 minutes while you have an adult beverage, 1 or 2 boys only. You gotta be measured, and that's about it, and just to relax and then carry on with our evening. So I'm gonna go ahead and release the feeder goldfish, and that's basically all it is. It's a 25-cent feeder goldfish. I'm gonna set my cell phone right there for a moment so that I can go ahead and free up my hands and be able to feed this guy. This is only the second time I do it. Last time I got 2 fish, but I felt that it was probably a little bit too much. So one of them, I also want to control how fast they grow. I went ahead and emptied it out already, so I only had a little bit of water in there. And I think they have identified the fish, and the one that did most of the damage last time was in fact the red parrot, and he's back there, and as you can see, he goes and hits them and stunts the fish until the fish is kind of stunned, and at that point he takes out the ice. I think he already got one. I don't know why. I think they like that the best. I think at that point the fish is kind of stunned, and he's still. I feel like a commentator. So he's still going around there. It's it literally is for lack of a better term, it's a piece of meat in a cesspool of sharks, because these are all very, very aggressive fish. So obviously they are gonna go ahead and eat that fish very, very quickly. So it's fun, I enjoy watching them do this. I know some people are like, hey, that's kind of mean, but it is a feeder goldfish. These are only anywhere from 14 cents to 30 cents. That's what they're there for. They have them in literally hundreds, possibly thousands at the pet stores, because that's the reason why they're there for. I like it that it doesn't pollute the water, and it's the last time that I fed them too, they went ahead and played and toyed with it for, I don't know, a good 2-3 hours, until they literally left the carcass only. And so he tends to be possessive. The red parrot cichlid, he is the largest one. He is the king of this little jungle, of this aquarium. And as you can see, he moves around so that nobody takes a piece out of it. And he went inside the front end of the shipwreck. So he's probably somewhere in there. Let me see. Well, I can see. Oh, there he is. I think he's having a good time. He's got him corral in there, and he's probably going to protect that prey for a while until he devours more of it, or he loses track of it, and then the other fish get some of it. But basically, again, pretty enjoyable. Just a fun hobby. I've noticed that I'm getting a few more hits on my other videos, and if you have any questions or anything about this awesome, very enjoyable hobby, you don't hesitate to shoot me a line. And anyway, take care. Thanks for watching, and have a nice evening. Bye bye.